2.1 seventh one. In figure DFE, angle F is given a 90. FG is a perpendicular to ED. GD equals to 8. FG equals to 12. EG you have to find. FD you have to find. EF you have to find. So first we start with the FG is perpendicular to ED. So this rays is perpendicular on the line, so it is by theorem of geometric mean. Geometric mean, we know that this line, the square of the line is equal to the product of that perpendicular line. So GF square equals to EG into GD. So in seventh one, you have to find first EG. So we use theorem of geometric mean. FG square equals to EG into GD. That is GF square. GF value is given at 12. So it is 144. EG you have to find. GD is given at 8. So EG multiply with 8. Now shift the 8 there. So 144 divided by 8. So that we get 18. So EG equals to 18. This way we get a value of EG. Now we find the second one, FD. How to find the FD? We use this triangle. Triangle FGD. In that G equals to 90. So it's a right angle triangle. It means we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So first we use Pythagoras theorem. So that is FD square equals to FG square plus GD square. FD square is remains same. FG it is 12 square and GD it is 8 square. 12 square is 144. 8 square is 64. So 144 plus 64 you get the 208. 208 the FD, square root of the 208. So FD equals to, we get that root is 4 root 13. That is the value of FD. Now you have to find third value EF. So to get the EF, again we use this triangle. Triangle FGE or EGF. So in that EF square equals to EG square plus FG square or GF square. EG it is 18. GF it is given 12. 18 square is 324. 12 square is 144. Now EF equals to, added 324 plus 144. So you get a 468. So square root of 468 is 6 root 13. So that is your value of EF. So this way we get all three: EG 18, FD 4 root 13, EF 6 root 13. In ninth one, it is given M is the midpoint of QR. M is the midpoint of QR. It means MR equals to MQ or MR equals to QR upon 2. So you have to prove PQ square equals to 4 times of PM square minus 3 PR square. So first we take a triangle PRM where angle R equals to 90. Now R is given a 90. So first we find PRM. In that we use Pythagoras theorem. So PM square equals to PR square plus MR square. PM square equals to PR square plus MR. The place of MR we can write down QR upon 2. So we make the square of this, so you get a QR square upon 4. So 4 times of PM square, that equals to 4 times of PR square plus QR square. Now shift this side, so 4 PM square minus 4 PR square equals to QR square. In triangle PRQ, now PRQ, in that P, again we use Pythagoras theorem, so PQ square equals to PR square plus QR square. So PQ square equals to PR square is remains same. In the place of QR square, we write down 4 times of PM square minus 4 times of PR square. So 1 PR square minus 4 PR square, you get the 3 PR square. So your answer is PQ square equals to 4 times of PM square minus 3 times of PR square. This way we proved. 2.1 10th one. The wall of the two buildings on either side of a street are parallel to each other. These are the wall of the two buildings which is parallel to each other. A ladder 5.8 meter long is placed on a street such that its top just reaches the window of building of the height 4 meter. On turning of the ladder over the other side of the street, its top, now turn the ladder on the other side. This way we can turn. Its top touches the window on other building on the height 4.2 meter. Find the width of the street. This BD you have to find. So for that, first we use triangle ABC, find out the BC. Then we use triangle EDC, we find out the CD. Then after getting BC and CD, we add them, we get the BD. So in triangle ABC, use the Pythagoras theorem. So AB, in that AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. 5.8 the whole square equals to 4 square plus BC square. 5.8 the square is 33.64. 4 square is 16 plus BC. So BC square equals to 33.64 minus 16. So you get a 17.64. So square root of BC is 4.2 meter. Then EDC. In triangle EDC, this CE square equals to ED square plus CD square. So CE is 5.8 square equals to 4.2 square plus CD. 5.8 is 33.64. 4.2 is 17.64. CD, you have to find. CD square equals to 33.64 minus 17.64. So you get a 16. CD square equals to 16. So CD equals to 4. Now you got BC, you got the CD. So BC plus CD is equals to BD. BD 4.2 plus 4, it is 8.2 meter. So this way we get the 10th one. Apollonius theorem. What the mean of Apollonius theorem? Apollonius theorem, it is used in a right angle triangle. Square of the outer side, that is AB square plus AC square, and 2 times of the median, that is AM square, and 2 times half of the side which form a median, that is BM square, or you can write down CM square. That is the formula you have to remember for the Apollonius theorem, because most of the time it never asks in the exam. You have to use only that form of the theorem, that is formula. So our 2.2 is based on the same Apollonius theorem. The first sum, it is given in triangle PQR. Point S is the midpoint of the side QR. So midpoint, it means the median. PQ is given 11 and PR is given a 17. PS is given a 13. QR you have to find. So PQ square plus PR square equals to 2 times of PS square plus 2 times of QS square by Apollonius theorem. PQ square plus PR square plus 2 times of this PS square plus 2 times of any one half side, whether QS or SR. So PQ value is 11, PR is 17, PS is 13, QS you have to find. 11 square is 121, 17 square is 289, here we remove 2 as a common, 13 square is 169 plus QS square. Now 121 plus 289 you get a 410, shift the 2 this side so it is divided, so you get the 205. 205 minus 169 plus QS. So you get a 36. That equals to QS. So 36 the square root of 6. So QS equals to 6. Now you have to find the QR. So QR equals to 2 times of QS. That is 2 into 6. You get a 12. So QR equals to 12. So this way we find the value of QR.